Hey you guys, this message is for the Divine Feminines, okay? I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. This is like the 5th time that I've been trying to record this. My son isn't feeling good and he's home from school, so him and my daughter are going to be in the background, so I apologize if you hear them. But this has to get out. So, and Spirit's telling me no, stay, get it out. First card that comes out, okay? Going beyond normal. When I first seen it, I seen it as an 11, not a 5, right? 14 is a 5 when you add it. Divine timing is crucial, and it really is at play right now. You are supposed to sit back, you're supposed to observe, and you're supposed to just let loose, have fun. You've done the work. All these buttons outside of her, this you've done so much work, okay? God's in control. And it is time for the Divine Masculines to step up and step in. They cannot do it, though, if you are attached to your karmics. And when I say karmics, there's a lot of you that thought your twin flame, your soulmate, that was supposed to be your end-all be-all. No. Okay? They are karmics. It's one thing, there's a fine line between a twin flame and you're learning lessons with each other, right? You got the runner, the chaser, that is real. Your soulmate, love does not hurt. It is not, it's not meant to feel, and you're not supposed to be exhausted from loving a person, okay? That's not true love. You need to take a step back, and when you do, there's two people, a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. They're in reverse. They're in reverse for a reason. Leave them there. Walk away, remove yourself from the situation. Because there's been chaos and conflict, and there's been crazy stuff, and the storm behind the Queen of Cups, okay? It's just speaking to me on it. That storm is this other people's karma that has attached to you because of the love that you have for another person. No, put an end to it and stop. Fill your cup up. Do not worry about filling other people's cups up. I'm not saying, we're Divine Feminines. If you're a true Divine Feminine, when you walk outside, anywhere where you go, you are going to be a magnet to people. But not all the people are good, right? You have to figure out, and you have to be okay with speaking in your truth and seriously not worrying about somebody getting upset. If somebody gets upset at any time on your journey for doing you and taking care of you, they are not meant to be around. They're not meant to be in your life. You cannot take people on your journey. Your journey is for you. But the chaos and conflict, the Hanged Man, he's in reverse now. He knows that you're the real deal. There's somebody out there that knows and is very certain who you are. But he was waiting for you to stand your ground and start filling your cup up. So here and now, okay? There's somebody from your past. See, 32, another 5. Spirit just said, look at the number. You see the door, okay? You got your past and then your future. Leave behind what doesn't serve you. Queen of Swords. When you're an Empress, when you're a High Priestess, you embody all the queens. And you don't just do it a little bit. You're not a knight. You're not just coming in real fast to say whatever you gotta say and then removing yourself. No. You're taking care of business. So believe and trust in yourself and your abilities. This is another 5. What was the chaos and conflict? What number Spirit is saying to look? 33. So look up angel number 565. Okay? It's going to be important for somebody. You could just Google it. You see these cups are full of just all these beautiful flowers. This is screaming to me that you need to be taking your spiritual baths. Every week, you need to be doing this. Flowers are so important. People just don't understand. You got the sun behind you, right? Moon, whatever you want to call it, but that's the light. You are carrying the truth, and what you have to say is important. Anybody that makes you feel like it's not, say, okay, you do not have to be nasty. You get one shot. Speak what you need to speak, remove yourself. If you put yourself back in there, you're gonna go back here. Understand, especially it's saying past, future, where do you wanna go? Do you wanna stand up and fight for yourself? Fill your cups up with, and just fill your cups up. Or are you gonna wanna fill these cups for these people that just don't care? They need your energy to survive. Somebody's in trouble. I mean, straight up, somebody's in trouble. And this is 13, okay? They don't have protection. They are not protected. When the 9 of Wands is in reverse for me right now, that is meaning that they have no spiritual protection whatsoever. They can call on the Lord, they can call on anybody that they want to, because they try to get in between somebody's relationship. This was divinely ordered. They can't stop what the Lord has for another person. This is a new beginning for a reason. They only cause themselves so much pain. And what they don't understand is it's also our job to sit back, allow certain things to happen, and not remove ourselves from things until the Lord says, okay, Stace, or okay, whatever. You can go now. You've learned it, let them go. It's time for them to see. But a lot of times when they're messing with this magic, this black magic crap, the Lord wants to see how far they really think they're going to be able to take it. And you almost, it's not playing into it, but you almost just have to, for me, okay, I'm going to get, this is just real. I don't know how to be any other way. For me, I was sitting back, and I would still call him out on it, and I would still say, I know you're messing with this, and don't do it. Because and I was trying to warn him, but then it got to a point where I wasn't warning them anymore. I thought if this is what they want to do, that's on them. They're not going to know which way to turn. A lot of these people are seriously going to be locked away. I mean, I promise you, when I'm saying this, in just the next month or two, the things that are coming out that I'm doing is changing everything for so many. People are in big trouble. Message in a bottle. You know, there's been messages, and here's another 6. Lonely, please. A 6, a message in a bottle. There's something that somebody needs to, you need to go by the water. Okay? You need to put your feet in the grass, in the sand. You just need to connect. To gain your strength and your energy back. Okay? That's the treasure. There is really, truly, and I won't apologize for my nails. It is what the heck it is. I've got stuff I do. And they broke and it hurt bad yesterday. I was so upset. But but it's okay. You've defeated so many. Even when you feel like things aren't happening in the background, oh yes, they are. They really, really are. Now it's time to get in your chariot, because here's another 6. Wow, come through, Spirit. So 667, because here's a 7. Spirit is saying angel number 667. There's a important message there for somebody as well. There's going to be messages, or somebody's going to be flying in. They want to work with you. If you do not want to go backwards, and you don't want to have to go through another cycle, because you better believe you will. You know you will. Whoever this is that wants to work with you, you don't know what's inside that fortune cookie. This is a test. Okay? Now, in between this right here, you've got your past, you've got your future. Spirit is saying, go back to this and say to you, message in a bottle, you grounding yourself. You understanding that you might not see it with your own eyes yet. You might not be hearing about it yet. But you will if you go and ground yourself and you put yourself by water. If you get in the water, your spiritual bath you have to do. You're going to understand, you're going to see through, you're going to know who this is. Okay? Again, to the sea. It's water. There's going to be a message of truth. When you pass this test right here, and we're not meant to work with everybody. It doesn't matter how good it sounds. If you're truly a divine feminine, you're not worried about your money like that. I don't care what any other reader says out there. I can assure you, no, I am not. I've never been worried, and it's not you're not supposed to be. When you're focusing on things you're not supposed to be focusing on, you are taking things and your energy from things that you are supposed to be doing, and that's putting in love into yourself. Somebody, and I do believe it's this Hanged Man in reverse now, he has a message for you. He's been watching you. He knows exactly who you are. And he goes by the book, okay? He sees how nurturing you are, how stable you are. And while you've been putting in the work, he's been putting in the work. Just 1 second, sweetheart, and I'll fix it, okay? Just 1 second. Turn it off and then turn it back on, gun. You did? Give me just a minute, okay? Sorry, honey. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody loves elephants. Period. I love animals. Call upon the animal kingdom too. The birds. The birds are a really big deal. For me, they are. When this truth comes in, when this night comes in, you're gonna feel so good. Okay? You're gonna be able, there's not gonna be anything that's gonna be able to stop you. And the 5 of Pentacles, what I'm getting from this, it's not why, it's why hasn't it happened, Well, it hasn't happened because you still had people attached to you and in your lives that you believe you were supposed to help and guide and be there for, and it's hard, especially if it's a parent, right? Siblings, people you love, when you have to remove them and you fought for them for so long, and they were the ones that were in the background doing shit. It's awful, and it stings. But you either want to move on with your life, or you don't. Calming the waters. Again, all of this water. I mean, seriously. I'm here to tell you, if you've got cancer in your chart, they have taken a hit for so long, because they are so loving, but they embody all the queens. Some mess around with stuff they shouldn't, lower vibrational stuff, they're going to be slammed right on their face. For those that have just poured out love and just been a sweet, kind person, you have to work with the water. It is so important for you to work with the water. There's water everywhere on this reading, okay? Calm. You find peace. You serenity. I know I do. I'm not okay with not being by water. I don't feel good if I'm not by water. You've got options, okay? But the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, there's somebody that's stable, that already has their stuff together. Spirit is saying that they are not as open as you are, and they want to be, but they've had, and I really do believe, that's why the masculines, they have it so much harder sometimes. It doesn't feel like that. Trust me, I know. But they have had so many responsibilities that were not theirs to take on. And they have options, but really the only option is you, okay? And don't ever worry or stress about somebody coming in your life and you speaking your truth to them. You stick up for yourself and what you know to be true, period. Because if they're meant to be, they will be. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. You have the ability to change anything that comes in or around you. Change the frequency. Okay? These panthers, they walk beside you, and you don't, trust me, they're there. You might not see them, but they're there. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. That's another 6. There's going to be a celebration, okay? And I don't normally read on, I call, who's who and this and that, unless Spirit says for me to. The Hierophant. It could very well be a Taurus. I pick up big time, like, for, if you've got Cancer, and your sun, moon, or rising, or your north node, it's, or Taurus, you guys really have been hit hard, and you were hit hard because it was just part of the journey. It's part of the contract you signed before you got here. You've got the 3 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. So everything's coming together. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and know, okay? So in the bottom of the deck, Spirit saying to read something, the Sun. This is what's coming through. The Lovers. Dragonflies might be really important to somebody. The Lovers have the ability to, when they go outside, the sun, at any time when they take pictures, the sun literally shines on them. It shines through them, okay? I'm hearing that a lot of people are going to be moving, because there's been people that have tried to put a death to your guys' situation, and it had a lot to do with money. Whatever's been taken from you you're gonna get back, okay? Whoever's done stuff in the dark and try to take what wasn't theirs, just walk away from them, because all those burdens that you were carrying and they were making you out to be somebody you weren't, Archangel Michael's been there the whole time. He's been seeing it. They want to see how far these people are going to take it. I'm serious. You are somebody's Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. They hold on to you. They really, really do. They love you. And they know that you've been trapped in fear. And they could very well be trapped in fear because of the heartache and the pain that other people cause them. The fighting, right? Unnecessary drama. If a person doesn't want to be with another person, that other person does not have the right to keep somebody hostage, to destroy their life in the background, anything that they work for, go against. It's madness. But you always have options, right? You're standing in your power. And the Fool, yeah, the Emperor was a fool. He knows you're his 10 of Cups. And Judgment. So understand, if you're not hearing from somebody, and you are certain you know that that is who you're going to be with, they are going through it right now. They might not be speaking on it, but trust me, they are going through it. They have to walk away. And they're having to leave behind things that it doesn't feel good. There's 2 swords behind. No, it doesn't feel good. But if they don't, the love that they feel, and only you can make this person feel the way that they feel. Hold on, sweetheart, one more second. The Tower. A tower's coming in. These Aquariuses are in trouble because, and then I'm going to tell you this, the star is the Empress. She holds the coin, okay? There's going to be an offer coming in. The Hierophant is trying to shed light and bring you peace in knowing that your other half is having to take a time out right now. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Whoever was in the back thinking hocus pocus crap, when they've got to call on dark entities and they have to do black magic, they don't work with the light. They're only blinding themselves. Seriously. Oh, and the King of Wands. Somebody's seeing, whoever this King of Wands is, though, he had a part in doing something that wasn't good, or he knew stuff was not right. And he wants to come rushing in now and speak his truth about all the pain and everything that he's been through. He's down for the count right now. You are his 2 of Cups. Justice is here, though. You could very well have another suitor. Just that simple. You cannot mess around with a divine. No, you can't. The High Priestess, you know this. Whoever this message is for, whoever I'm reading for right this second, you know this is all taking place. You offered your cup of love to somebody. And you were ready to share your world with them. But they couldn't bring things into balance. So you had to have strength to walk away from the devil. And now they're all up in their head. I wish you guys all well, okay? Keep putting in the work. Fill your cup up. Get your butt next to water, okay? Get your feet in the water. Take your spiritual baths. I love you guys, and things are changing. So you're doing a great job, okay? Remove, block, and walk away. Peace.